Chaz Bryant up here at the beautiful palace that is the Fight Lab headquarters. We got the matchmaker. He's making sure he's groomed. We've already got the camera's already rolling, dude.
Oh,
see the red light up there? I can see it. I got to put on my glasses. Well, red light. That means we're rolling right now.
colorblind.
It's too late.
Twilight Keyfish.
That's the only way you really can't like him. Colorblind. See that knucklehead. Who is I would say his new nickname, but I don't think I can get away with it.
Yeah.
I want to. I desperately want to. This is Michael Cornbread Allen, the local MMA guru. If you don't seek his advice, bad things might happen. We're gonna.
See me levitate?
Well, yeah, that's only because you eat a lot of Dunkin' Donuts. That happens whenever you do that a lot. This is if people don't know, this is going to be a pretty interesting thing you guys got going on Friday night. You're back upstairs at the Epicenter. You guys haven't been there in about 3 years.
Yes.
And this is a combat sport exhibition. It's not exhibition. It's an expo.
Yeah, we don't do exhibitions.
No.
If we do, we do them legally.
Please do. Please. But this is going to be a fun night. If you're a fan of boxing, a fan of kickboxing, fan of grappling, fan of MMA, you got all there, all in one package on Friday night.
Yes.
Anything you want to expound on that?
Yes.
Please do.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the Epicenter. You know, it's like a home away from home for us. Haven't been there in 3 years. Up on top of the roof, 4 stories up. Always a crazy, electric, just fun, raucous atmosphere. And I can't wait to get up there. And we're gonna do kickboxing. We're gonna do pro boxing. We're gonna do pro MMA. We're gonna do pro grappling. We're gonna do amateur MMA. I mean, amateur grappling. It's gonna be a great night.
Yeah, you're on top of the roof in the heart of uptown Charlotte, the Epicenter. It's just a fabulous facility. Seating is limited, if I'm correct. It's a tight space. They added some things up there on top of the roof. But it's going to be a fun night. If you don't have your ticket, the weather so far knocked on wood as you guys are fixing up this.
We have plenty of wood.
We have plenty of wood. Just take it all down. Expanding and getting better around
We're making me a new playhouse. So.
New playhouse, new office. This is going to be your whole office.
Yep.
It's a huge thing. Let's go ahead and dive onto these things because time is limited here today. And remember, folks, this is a competition and not an exhibition. So wagering is encouraged, and these are legal, sanctioned fights. Yes. That's the most important thing.
And if you wager your money, you will illegally lose all your hard-earned legal money. Especially if you go with whatever I say. So.
This is a fun one. Whenever I saw this posted, I bust out laughing. It's Brian Edwards versus the Pit Boss, Kenny Letts.
The Pit Boss, Kenny Letts.
Grappling match.
If you ever wanted to just slap fire out of your damn boss, or get your hands around the neck of that manager at McDonald's, then this is a perfect example. You got to come and cheer Brian Edwards on. Brian Edwards is our Fight Lab over 40 grappling champion. He's a brown belt.
Do you actually have a belt for that?
Yes, he has a big shiny man. His belt is nice,
over
man.
40,
No, don't say over 40. I didn't want to be cruel about it, but and look, I've seen him beat people under 40. So don't get it twisted. True. He can definitely beat me up. So, been our champion, phenomenal grappler. Trains with the Gibson side down in Columbia, South Carolina. His own school is called Swamp Fox Jiu-Jitsu. Is that not a cool name?
That is pretty cool.
And he's going to take on the Pit Boss, Kenny Letts, CEO of Fight Lab, in case you don't know. And as you can see, which you probably can't, Kenny is over here behind us right now getting rolled up in preparation to go with Brian Edwards. And man, it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome.
Who do you want to see win? I think I already know who you want.
Man, it would do my heart so good to see Brian Edwards grab Kenny and just roll him up. Unfortunately, though, Kenny's my student, so it wouldn't do my heart that good. Kenny's a purple belt here at Checkmate Real American Grappling, and most people don't know this about Kenny, but he is a very, very, very successful competitor. In his jiu-jitsu career, man, he's got well over probably 200 matches. He's tough, man. Him on top is not something that's pleasant. So it's gonna be fun. And of course, I'm biased, so I'm gonna pick the Pit Boss to take the title from the champ, but we'll see.
You know what? And I think this is the first time I've done this. If Kenny wins,
yes,
I'll get a gi myself because every time I come up here, Every time I hey, you gonna roll chairs? And I say no, make up some excuse. Sometimes it's real, sometimes it's some BS. But if Kenny actually wins, I'll find a gi.
Find a gi.
And I'll come up here and roll.
Yes.
I'll do it. So you can.
So everybody, I'm not gonna tell you to come cheer for Kenny, even though that is good. I'm gonna tell you to come cheer for Brian and just.
There you go.
If you ever want to grab your boss.
Kenny wins.
It would. I'm really torn up. I'm considering giving Kenny the wrong advice.
We'll move on to Avery Edwards versus Gregory Smith. Avery comes in.
Oh man.
I think that 3-1.
3-1. Yeah.
Gregory Smith comes in at 2-1. Of course, Avery trains down there at Modern Warrior MMA. The Rockstar Keith Richardson down in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Gregory comes from the Next Level Fight Club down there in Greenville, east of here. Greenville, North Carolina. What do you think of this one?
Man, that's going to be a good fight.
This is MMA too.
It's going to be a good fight. Greg Smith, he's very long, big reach on him, explosive striker. Avery trains with one of the top teams in the state, or in 2 states, since Rock Hill's technically in South Carolina. It's going to be good, man. I mean, it really is. I mean, Avery's already demonstrated that he can handle length, because the last guy he fought was like 6'12", or 6'13",
yeah.
6'13". Yeah, he was huge. And he was a heavyweight, much bigger than Avery. So Avery showed that he can deal with that length and that reach. And I think Greg, in the past, has demonstrated a lack of ground skills. But you never know. I hear he's been training with Jamie Pickett and Derek Brunson down there, getting his grappling a little bit better. So, I mean, you never know, but I'm going to have to go with Avery on this. Somebody's got to prove to me that they can, because the kid keeps getting better. Every time I see him, he gets better. And
last time Gregory Smith fought was versus one of the teammates.
Duranimal.
And Gregory Smith came on. Duran? Is Duran here? No, he's here. I haven't seen a lot of Tex. That's Tex Johnson over there.
That is Tex Johnson.
How about that?
Over there rolling with Kenny.
Star-studded place around here. We move on to a kickboxing match. You got Stephen Moul versus Wayne Revels. Stephen trains with a lot of heavy hitters. I think he trains with your champion now, the GQ John Henning. Trains with Denison Paiva, I believe, also, if I'm correct.
Yeah. He also trains with the sniper, Ricky Brown.
Oh, mercy! And I think Stephen's already got a pretty decorative, very good kickboxing record.
Yeah. Yeah, Stephen Moore comes in, 3-1. The old man, Wayne Revels, that's his nickname.
That's a nickname.
That's his nickname. That's what he told me. Somebody told me that. God, I hope it was him. I hope that's really his nickname.
I hope you got your emails.
You ever got a
He looks young.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
But he has an extensive kickboxing record as well.
Okay.
He's actually a Shotokan. Don't quote me. Shotokan karate, I believe, could be some other form, but multiple black belts. Has a lot of kickboxing experiences. This is going to be good, man. I'm going to go with the youth in Stephen, but that's going to be a banging war, and that's going to be the first legal kickboxing match in the state of North Carolina in probably about 100 years.
This is all legal.
It's all legal.
It's all legal. Well, at least we hope so. Tim McNamara comes in versus John Scholl. I believe this is another kickboxing match.
This is a grappling match.
Grappling match, I apologize.
This is a grappling match. Purple belt.
I don't know anything about these guys. Please tell us for the novices about these guys.
Tim McNamara coming to us from Zenith Jiu-Jitsu, which is like the big up-and-coming school in the state of North Carolina. Phenomenal grappler, and just a really good guy too. Refs a lot of the U.S. grappling events here locally in the new breed. And his opponent, John Shell, trains underneath Cabal Carioca, and also on Shell Shot Jiu-Jitsu. And so I mean, we got 2 talented guys, and with the brand new Fight Lab Rated X grappling rules.
Oh.
3-minute rounds, 40 seconds rest in between, coin flip in between the first and second round. Winner of the coin flip gets choice. There's 3 judges at ringside each round judging. One judge is judging the aggressiveness and submission savvy. The other judge is judging only the showmanship and the control of the jiu-jitsu. And then the third judge is actually keeping score with the new Rated X point system, which awards aggressiveness and submissions. And you get 10 points in each judge's category, and you got to win the round.
Let's see. You did a very good job explaining it. Did you come up with these rules?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And man, it's going to be interesting. I'm excited, and this is the match where we're going to put it to the test. Well, actually, we'll put it to the test first. I don't know who I'll do first. I got to rearrange the order, but this one's going to be good because I know these two guys, man. They're going to bring the heat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to go with McNamara though.
You come prepared.
Yeah,
you come prepared. I like that. I am Donahoe or Donahoe, I believe. For Josh Yanez.
Yes, now that's a kickboxing match for you.
Yes.
Yeah, Liam Donahoe and Josh Yanez. I think both of them. I think Liam Donahoe is 1 and 2 in kickboxing, and I think Josh Yanez is 2 and 2. So somebody's either going to get up to even or over the hump. Liam trains at 8 Points Muay Thai. Chris Claude's a very good school. Josh Yanez is, I think he's from Revolution.
It does say Revolution.
Yeah, Revolution.
Self-defense.
And I've talked to his instructors. I've watched a couple of videos on him, and it's going to be another bang-em-out war. I'm not going to pick anybody on this because I don't know the guys well enough, but this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
Nassim Jones versus Holden Nagel. Nassim trains down here.
Yes, he does.
The dockside.
Yeah, Nassim, he's one of our up-and-coming super teenage talents. He just turned 18 years old and fought last show in MMA and won by TKO. Dynamite striker, explosive. This kid is 110% fast twitch muscle. He's like Keith Richardson.
Oh, that's
yeah. He's
personality or in athleticism?
Athleticism.
Oh,
he's like the striking version of Keith Richardson grappling. 110% fast twitch, monster energy drink, caffeine infused.
Well, at that age, they should be.
Then they should. Yeah.
They should.
You know, so we're excited to have him in there just to get his feet wet in the kickboxing aspect. That's actually what he likes to do. Look at this guy.
Shouldn't he be training right about now? Shouldn't Tex be putting you in some sort of choke? Please.
That's for you. That's for you, Brian Edwards. Come on.
Trying to get more TV time. Trying to get more TV time.
Brian, choke it.
Please. Please. Did we ever make a
prediction on
Yes.
Yeah, I told you I'm gonna pick Kenny because
no, that one on the.
Oh, Nassim. Nassim. Well, Holden Nagel. He's 2 and 2 as a kickboxer, and he trains at 8 Points. So I mean, it's gonna be.
I like this. This seems like it's gonna
be good. Man, this is gonna be good. This is my pick for fight of the night.
There you go.
This is my pick for fight of the night. I'm gonna go for Nassim because he trains with me, obviously, but. Both these guys very talented. It's going to be great.
And just looking at this, there's a little bit of a height difference. You think they'll play into a little bit of, especially kickboxing?
We'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, I think with Nassim, he's going to explode no matter what. He's not going to be one of those really. Plus, he's 18. You're not 18-year-old. It's good to talk about what you're going to do, but with 18-year-old, you don't know what they're doing.
They might not even listen to you.
Yeah.
You're not my dad.
Yeah. In fact, for all I know, his buddy, Wonder Bread, probably come for coaching.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Can you imagine Wonder Bread coaching?
That might actually might be fun to watch. Can you make that happen?
I can make that happen.
Let's make that happen. We move on. I believe this is another MMA fight. We go back to the MMA. Got Jesse Calderon, Muscles up here at the dark side of MMA versus Josh Heath at Black Eye Fitness. That's up in Asheville in Fight to Win. What do you see out of these two guys?
I see Muscles from my current team fighting Josh Heath from Black Eye, which is basically my old team, Team Husky.
That's cool.
It's funny because his coach, Brad, Footlock Brad, is one of my best friends. And we grew up together in the grappling and under Johnny Husky. So this is going to be fun to watch. I know both the guys. I know Josh is well trained with Brad Hanna and Chris Saltel, and Muscles. Well, yeah.
Muscles.
Muscles is Muscles. Muscles is well trained, well groomed.
Is he up here though? Is he going to be in today?
Of course, he's over there right now.
Is he over there?
Where's Muscles? No Muscles?
No Muscles.
All right, no Muscles. Well, he trains here. What am I gonna say? But all kidding aside, two very talented young guys, extremely athletic, both of them. Josh Heath has some very nice jiu-jitsu.
I was going to say, it looks like he has a couple of decorated there.
He fight to win. He's a Steve Hall blue belt.
Fights to win.
Yep, he fights to win.
So.
And he fights to win through Steve Hall. Steve Hall's like a god. In my eyes.
In your eyes. So who are you? You're picking Muscles now.
Well, of course I'm going to pick Muscles because Muscles is my guy, but you know, I think it's going to be a fantastic fight. All kidding aside, I mean, like again, Josh Heath has excellent coaches in his corner. Brad Hanna, Steve Hall, Chris Sawtell. I mean, you can't go wrong with those 3 guys as coaches. So, you know, we're gonna try to bring the heat to him and see where it lies. We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Chase Callaway, the little ball of fire. He's angry.
He's always angry.
Short.
Very short. He's always going to be short.
In his versus, I think this is Micah Miller.
Micaiah Miller.
Micaiah Miller. I apologize if I get this wrong. Blame it on somebody else.
He's also short.
He's also short. He's at 5'2". Holy cow! I didn't see that.
Chase is like 4'2".
Well, he's taller right now. He's taller than Mr. Miller there at 5'5".
That's a lie. Chase Callaway is not 5'5". Chase Callaway is 4'2". 4 foot 2 inches tall. I know. I measured him.
You measured him yourself?
Yeah, I put the little tape at the bottom and I pulled it up to like right here, and there he was.
Yeah, that's how tall he is.
Him and Keith Richardson. They were both like right there. I'm just joking, Chase. Calm down.
Yeah, he's gonna hurt you, especially if you don't have the weight correctly on this one.
Oh yeah. This is at 130-pound catch weight.
Okay. So.
You know, he's got that Manis kid on his team now, and they think they can bully me, but not happening.
Chase just came away with the win.
Yes, he did.
That was Fight Lab.
Hey, man, he's one of the more talented flyweights in the amateur division in any state. Ridiculous wrestling, very good jiu-jitsu, trains with Salvation MMA. Nathan Manis, like I said, who's made big splashes here recently. Brandon Davis, Kevin Sadalik.
Yes.
Well, never mind. Kevin doesn't do anything, but Kevin does show, like he's like a mascot.
Yeah, he'll show up for the fight.
Yeah, Kevin shows up. But that's a good crew to be with. And Micaiah, on the other flip side, Micaiah is actually making his debut. He asked me for this fight.
Really?
He asked me for this fight. I mean, he wanted to get on the card. He wanted to step up to the challenge. Now, from what I understand, though, he is a ridiculously talented wrestler.
Okay.
So
where's he training?
Next question.
Oh, well.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. The picture, well, it doesn't look like it's here. So.
No, he's definitely not here. He definitely does not train here. Though I did invite him to come here, and I think he trains with his dad.
Okay. Are there raccoons somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with training with your dad either.
That's fine. So who do you have in this one, though?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Chase.
Okay. My question is, before we move on, Chase Callaway fought for the title about 2 or 3 shows ago and lost it to Josh Smith. I don't know what the status of what Josh is going to do in the next couple of months, next year. Could Chase be back in the hunt if he wins this one?
Hey, look, if Chase Callaway wins this and he wants a title fight, his next fight's a title fight. That's up to Chase. That's all kidding aside. That's totally up to Chase, Kevin, and Brandon Davis and their team. You know what they want to do. Chase has laid it on the line for us, and actual correction, Chase has been scheduled to lay it on the line more than he actually has laid it. But he's been patient and he's been loyal and he's fought for us, and you know we're going to reward stuff like that. So. I see no reason in the world why he shouldn't get the next title shot against Josh Smith if Josh is going to come back, or maybe Josh is going to turn pro. And then if that's the case, I've got somebody else for Chase to fight.
Okay. I didn't want to start any rumors, so that's why I didn't throw out the pro word.
Well, you know, me and you think alike. We're like,
well, we're like that. We're melting of the chocolate mind here of MMA. These are all legal.
all fights are legal.
All fights are legal. We got Kyle Martin versus Aubrey Ryan. This is again MMA.
This is a legal MMA fight.
Legal MMA fight. Kyle Martin had a loss to the champion out there, Mr. GQ John Henning, the last fight lad, but now he's still hungry. He's at 4-1 going against Aubrey Ryan. I don't know if this is correct. 4-5 out of there, the Myrtle Beach. Why would you ever want to leave the coastline of Myrtle Beach to fight? Just lay out there and tan.
Because they don't. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm not going to make any more enemies than I already have.
Say, before you start.
I'm about to go into something I shouldn't go into. But anyway, Aubrey Ryan's going to come up here. He's going to fight on the Fight Lab card. It won't be his first time. We've had Aubrey on our card before at Shaw Air Force Base. And yes, his record is 4-5, but that's a very deceiving 4-5. Do not judge this guy by his record. Number one, because he's much better than the record suggests regardless. Number two, he's a ridiculous athlete. Former college football player, can pretty much do anything he wants to do. In my opinion, it's always been a training issue, but he's at Fitness Edge now, with Derek Kennington.
Okay.
And so I can promise you, whatever people seen in the past from Bobby Ryan is probably going to be a little bit different. And I'm not saying it's going to be enough to beat Kyle Martin, because I have a lot of faith in Kyle. I think Kyle is going to be a very talented fighter. But this is going to be a war. I'm going to go with Kyle.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Kyle. But I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, I think not harping too much on the Kyle Martin aspect, I believe he's on the new class of wave of guys coming in who are hopefully going to take MMA again another step up. So there's your thumbs up for me there, Kyle. Moving on, this is a grappling match, and help me pronounce this name.
Gubson
Side.
Yes, and I probably said it wrong. Professor, if I did, I apologize.
Yeah, we're semi-paid professionals here. Versus Chris Sutton. This is a grappling match.
Pro grappling.
Pro. Is that a first for?
It's a first, man.
Everything's first here.
Everything's first.
Who do you got in this one? Because I don't think these are correct numbers.
Man,
I haven't seen Chris Sutton in a while.
Chris Sutton's probably one of the more talented, underrated athletes I know in the sport of mixed martial arts, and I think it's probably more because of lack of activity. Like you just said, you haven't seen him in a while, and I think his last fight was up in New Jersey. Chris is really talented. I mean, a former college wrestler. He's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. In my opinion, should be higher. Big man, just a very big man. Just very big. 6'6", yeah.
Oh,
that's big. And he used to fight at 205, but he carries the size of a heavyweight now. Perfect. And his future's bright, whether it's in MMA or grappling. On the other side of him, he's got Gubson Saad, who's one of the more talented competitors in the world in jiu-jitsu.
That's good.
Yes, he's very good. Just to throw some names out there, he is at the brown belt level. He beat Adolfo Vieira, he beat Buchecha in the brown belt division, and now he's really turning it up in the black belt division. We hope to have him on an MMA fight here pretty soon, but for now it's grappling. It's in the gi. It's under the rated X rules. 3-minute rounds, 40 seconds rest, flip of the coin, top, bottom, neutral, or defer. And defer. That means I don't want to pick. He can pick. He picks that period. If it goes another round, I pick. Because I had choice, I gave it to him. Defer. That shit away from me. Defer.
I was gonna say, is there gonna be flags being thrown also? And,
man, we got. No, we're not gonna throw flags, but we do penalize passivity, which is a new thing in jiu-jitsu. Imagine that, penalizing passivity.
I like that.
So if the referee gives you a warning for stalling, that's your first warning. Your second warning is 1 point to your opponent, and your opponent gets choice. And for the choices for stalling is different than the choices for in between the periods. In between the periods, you're gonna take top, bottom, neutral, or defer. Defer. Get that shit out of here, biatch. If you get called for stalling in the rated X rules, okay, and your opponent gets the point, and they get choice. They can pick top, bottom, neutral, mount, side control, or back mount.
Oh.
And we have very unique ways of starting each position to where they are fair as mount could get for the bottom guy. And so, I mean, you've got to stay aggressive in this.
I like this.
If you sit guard, you're stalling.
Is there a website? Is there a post we can see all of these rules? Or is this just for the competitors?
The competitors have the rules now. I'll probably, in fact, that's a good idea. I may post the rules later today. Why not? And everybody can take a look at them and read them. There's also a bonus scramble situation for a bonus point that's pretty cool in there, starting from the neutral position.
This is kind of like a mashup of
wrestling, jiu-jitsu,
football,
pancreas, football.
In a 70s game show.
Yeah, man.
Points and
it's gonna be awesome.
Man, you can have
it's gonna be awesome. But as far as that match, though, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna go out on a limb, man. I'm gonna pick the upset. Somebody's got to get upset this fight. Somebody always gets upset, and it's gonna happen in kickboxing or grappling. I'm gonna go with Chris Sutton.
Okay, thank you. Chris Sutton was your upset. I didn't even see this one, scrolling through here. Was this just added?
Yeah, shit. I changed that. I'm going for Gibson because I'm picked upset on this one.
I just saw this and I was like, we didn't go over this.
Never bet your money on what I picked.
Joe Solecki versus Jordan Rinaldi. And this is
a grappling match.
A grappling match. I've never seen
in the rated X rule system.
Rated, that whole spiel he just gave.
Rated X.
Wow. No finger still. I might blur that out. Joe Solecki from Team Balance versus Jordan Rinaldi. Right down the street, semi down the street in Concord. It says Rock Hill for
Jordan Rinaldi's everywhere.
Charlotte. Pro fighter. Jordan Rinaldi, he's been on the big shows, he's been on your show before.
It's my privilege to have Jordan Rinaldi.
He's grappling.
He's grappling. He's a wrestler.
Oh, man, who do you got?
Man, this is going to be good.
It is.
Joe Solecki is one of the more talented grapplers, definitely on the East Coast. He's definitely one of the more talented grapplers on the East Coast. Trains under my good buddy Frankie Patches. I think he's only lost in the Fight Lab grappling circuit one time, and that was by decision. And it was funny because actually the judges, I think the judges said he won, and then the referees, while we quit using other referees, gave it to his opponent. I think that's the way that went down. Don't quote me, but regardless, he's very talented. He competes all the time. Brown belt, Satsuma Cup winner, Naga winner, Pro Jiu-Jitsu winner. I mean, he's just a phenomenal grappler. On the other side, Jordan Rinaldi, phenomenal grappler as well. You said it. The Ultimate Fighter Show contestant, 6-2 amateur MMA, 10-5 I think as a professional. Just a freak of an athlete and one of the better guys you'll ever meet. Just a very good person. And that's rare in this business because a lot of you guys are assholes. Ain't that
you just called it like you said.
I just call it like I said. I always tell the truth. It's all legal. But anyways, Jordan Rinaldi, he really is a great guy. He's a great person. He's a great grappler. He's a great fighter. Joe Solecki's phenomenal. They're both awesome. They're the future of grappling and MMA. I love it. I'm going to go with the upset for Jordan Rinaldi.
Oh, Jordan Rinaldi getting the win inside the cage with grappling.
Again, don't bet on anything I tell you. I say that because
we're going to try to speed this up just a little bit. I got Paris Artist versus Greg Walker. This is, I believe, another MMA.
This is an MMA title fight. 155 pound, the most prestigious amateur title that we have. It's going to be good. Have you seen Paris Artist fight?
I have several times.
Bless me.
Bless you. Paris Artist says last time we seen him fight was down there at the Fort Bragg show. Putting an impressive performance out there.
He lived up to the hype.
He lived. I believe he's at it. He says 4-0, might be 5-0.
Yeah, 5-0.
But
phenomenal striker.
He's going to come out with a title belt with this one.
This is going to be a good fight.
Yeah.
All my fights are good.
They are.
And they're legal. But anyways, Greg Walker is a black belt, Gustavo Machado Jiu-Jitsu. Phenomenal competitor in grappling and MMA. Spartica, lightweight champion. Paris Artist, Team Rock, Fayetteville. You already know I'm going to pick him. They have my heart. Love those guys. But it's going to be a war. Somebody's going to punch an eye on this one.
And seeing Paris Artist come up, be well deserving to have this title fight. I believe this is his first one, and if he gets away with the title, belt in the night, it'll be very well deserving. Not saying that Greg isn't. I've seen.
You know, this will be if he wins, he will be the third lightweight champion we've had from Team Rock Fayetteville.
And all very well deserved.
Jesse Herzog, Ricky Saxton, studs, man, studs. Those guys are tough.
Absolutely.
And good people. They protect our ass. I love those guys.
Is Pearson in your military?
No, he don't protect our ass.
Okay.
But he hangs with people who protect our ass.
That's close enough for me.
That's close enough for me.
That's close enough. Charlie Vivas, this is pro MMA now. Charlie Vivas versus Noe Quintanilla. Everybody knows Noe. He is a stud. Every fight he participates, he is in. And Charlie Vivas coming back. It's been a couple year and a half.
It's been a while.
Overseas.
Yes.
Getting training in and all this other good stuff.
The gypsy, Charlie Vivas.
Is he here? Because I know I seen him last time.
You know, he trains here at Dark Side of MMA, and you know, usually when somebody from Dark Side of MMA is on the card, you can always catch him here at the gym. Charlie here?
I don't see the gypsy.
Max, Charlie here? Vivas.
He'll be here soon.
No Charlie Vivas.
That's Matt Probin back there.
That is pretty Matt Probin there.
Pretty boy Matt Probin.
That's
He's
pretty
not
boy
fighting
Matt
the Gypsy.
No, we don't. But the Gypsy, he travels all over the world.
So you can't fault
Italy.
him from not being here right now.
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's true. Yeah, he's probably in Italy right now.
More than likely.
Yeah, Italy, England, Argentina, Brazil.
All those places.
Dude, you never know where Charlie Vivas is going to be, but I do know this. This Friday, when the doors open at 6 o'clock, actually there's no doors because it's outside on top of a fucking roof. But anyways, at 7 o'clock when it starts, he'll be in the locker room warming up because he's going to fight Noe Quintanilla, who enjoys punching people in their eye. Thoroughly. He loves it. And Noe always tells me, he's always said, ever since I've known Noe, they don't want to stand and bang with me. Well, Mr. Quintanilla, you are about to get your wish because Mr. Vivas will definitely stand and bang all night long.
He will oblige you.
He's going to oblige you. This is going to be great, man. That is pretty big for my vocabulary, and I'm from the mountains.
I just remember it from Django. They use that word. Let me oblige. No, it was the other Tarantino film, Glorious Bastard.
I was going to say, why's it got to be about Django when me and you doing this video?
That's my favorite movie. That's my favorite movie.
Please, no quotes. I'm going to go with Charlie Vivas because he's from here in my gym, but if I had to pick the fight of the night,
this might be it.
This could be it. This could be it.
Django was like the interracial, me and Keith saw it in the theater. It's like the interracial comedy, an action comedy of that year, 2013-14.
It was a good movie.
It was.
Very good movie.
Bring your white
One of the
friend.
better roles for Jamie Foxx.
It was.
I think so.
But he won the Oscar for the, yeah, so that was good.
Really?
Yeah.
I could have done that.
No, you can't. That's Stevie Wonder.
Oh. Oops. Oh man. That's okay though. That's how you do me.
Oh, okay. The final fight of the night. Pro fight, Jeremy Holloway versus Christian Leonard. What do we know about Christian Leonard? Jeremy Holloway is a stud. Had a great flying knee at the conflict show. Then he jumped over the cage to hug the family and friends.
Yeah, I know Jared Williams probably wanted to. I bet he had a heart attack when he jumped over that cage.
That was great.
I'd love to be inside of Jared's head to hear what he was thinking. But
we got to hurry up because I'm losing.
Yeah, we do. We're about to lose battery and stuff. So, Jeremy Holloway versus Christian Leonard. Christian Leonard's tough, man. 20 years old and just a stud. I mean, this kid is a beast. He's 6-6 pro MMA. He was 5-0 as an amateur. That's a lot of fights to be 20 years old. And you know, I'm excited to have him back on the card. Last time we saw him, he fought Nick Smith at Cody Joe's. And it's been a while back, and everybody thought that he won the fight. So, and then he got caught with an armbar thing. So, you know, Christian Leonard is more than capable, trust me, of coming in here and making the Charlotte crowd walk out of there and be like, what the hell? You know, how do we get to the after party from here? Jeremy Holloway, like you said, just a freak of nature, one of the better athletes I've ever been around. Can just really do anything he wants to. You know, the big question is, can his gas tank stay filled up enough to keep Christian Leonard at bay as the fight progresses on? Because Christian Leonard he is a freight train. He's coming to fight. So, guys, you do not want to miss this. This main event is going to be, this will probably be one of the better main events that I've ever put on. And I know that sounds crazy because a lot of people may not know Christian Leonard. A lot of people do know Holloway, but I'm telling you, this is probably going to be a war. Somebody's going to get
Who's your pick?
knocked out. I'm going to pick whoever shows up first this Friday at 6 o'clock. Fight start at 7 o'clock. Epicenter 6. Fight Lab 46. We're getting closer to Fight Lab 50. We're going to do the damn thing. We're going to have the Rated X grappling rules. We're going to have the kickboxing matches. We're going to have the pro grappling matches. We're going to have the pro MMA fights. We're going to have the amateur MMA fights. I'm going to be there. Chaz is going to be there. We're going to go to the after party, drink a lot of beer, eat a lot of wings.
It's right there.
Watch
You don't have to
Django
We're going to put on the...
at Keith Richards' house.
Oh, we'll see you there, folks. Bye.